Hello, everyone. This is Southern Belle 74 with this quick pop-up celebrity gossip. Real Housewives of Atlanta, Khandi Buress, and soon-to-be ex-husband Todd Tucker demands primary custody. Let's talk about their divorce decree and the prenuptial agreement. On Wednesday, November the 26th, Tucker filed a response to the divorce petition. For those of you guys who don't know, they are currently going through a divorce. He said their two children are currently in his care and residing with him in Georgia, says Tucker. Now, Khandi Buress handles out-of-state work obligations. They share a son, Ace, who was born in 2016, and a daughter, Blaze, that was born in 2019. Tucker noted that Buress's work obligations will continue to require her to be away from the children for at least the next several months, and that's why he's pleading for primary custody. His filing noted that parties have been working cooperatively in an effort to resolve all their issues, and they both remain committed to continue these discussions in good faith. Tucker said that hopefully, in the unlikely event that they were unable to reach a custody deal, he will be seeking primary physical custody, joint legal custody, and final decision-making authority. He proposed that Khandi having substantial time and meaningful access to the children. Tucker's lawyer praised Buress as a mother and wishes to make clear that he recognizes her as a loving and capable parent and remains sincerely hopeful that prior and continued discussions between the parties will bring a full resolution into these matters. Tucker admitted that he signed a prenuptial agreement before getting married back in April the 4th on 2014. I remember watching that episode because he seemed like he did not want to sign that prenup. He did not. He suggested that he was pressured into signing it without his lawyers around. However, Tucker's lawyers did say when it was presented to him without counsel regarding the potential prenup, he did acknowledge that without having his attorneys around. And he did sign. He did sign. And he did it right before their wedding ceremony because she said she was going to refuse to marry him until he signed that. I remember that because it was down to the wire. And then finally he signed. Tucker's counterclaim for divorce also demands a division in all marital assets, both real and personal, tangible and intangible, between the parties. Tucker demands primary physical custody, joint legal custody, and potential alimony if the prenup was found to be unenforceable. U.S. Us Weekly obtained the divorce petition that was filed by Buress on November the 21st. She listed the date of marriage as April 2014. Date of separation, July the 15th, 2025. Buress said the marriage was irretrievably broken with no reasonable hope for reconciliation. In the filing, Buress proposed joint custody of the children, claiming it would be in their best interest. In addition, Khandi said a prenup agreement was signed by both parties before they walked down the aisle. In regard to the debt, Buress said parties possessed debts that had been incurred throughout the duration of the marriage, which should be subject to equitable division directed by the prenuptial agreement. She asked the court to determine the amount of any child support award. Buress announced a split to Tucker after 11 years of marriage via a statement. She went to People magazine, and she did this on the 21st of November of this year. With deep thought and a lot of prayer, I made the decision to move forward with a divorce. This is a difficult and emotional time, but my focus remains on protecting my peace, being the best mother I can be, and co-parenting with love and respect. She also says that she is stepping away into a new chapter, pouring into her work and her family and her own growth. I am grateful to everyone who supported us throughout the years and asking for privacy, grace, and understanding as we navigate this transition in our family. All right, guys, let me know what you think about this down in the comments section. Please like, share, and subscribe to my channel, Southern Belle 74, as I continue to give you news that you can use.